Hey you guys, how you doing? This is Randa Johnson here, helping you brand the best you. And I wanted to share with you guys today 5 tips. And actually, these tips are more for you guys that are newer to internet marketing and network marketing. Um, I see a lot of times here on Facebook, and on not only Facebook but a lot of social network platforms. People, they first come into the business and you see that they're just throwing their business out there. Just, all you see, all their posts are about their business. Come join this company or come do this. You want to make this much money. I can show you how to do this. I can show you how to do that. And the truth of the matter is that, they're new to this, to this industry, and they don't even know how to do that kind of stuff themselves. So I wanted to share 5 tips. We might run into a little bit more than that, but, we'll see how it goes. But definitely 5 tips on what you can do as a newbie in internet and network marketing. And so, or what you should do, should I say. These are actually pertinent tips to your success. So, first, you should secure a domain name. In this industry, you definitely have to brand yourself. Network marketing, internet marketing, it is definitely a business of relationships. And so, with relationships, sorry, I'm also playing lifeguard out here today, so I might be a little bit distracted. My kids are out here swimming. Let me give you guys a little peek. Say hi to the people, you guys. Hi. My name is Shara, and my name is Megan. We're both going to jump out of the pool. Oh, okay. Enough of that. So, sorry about that. Drop my tips. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to secure a domain name. And whether that domain name is your personal name, like myself, I'm a domain junkie, so I have tons of domains. I have randajohnson.com, I have workwithranda.com, workwithranda.info, yada, yada, yada. The list goes on. But you definitely want to secure a domain name because it's going to be pertinent in your branding, it's going to be pertinent in your marketing, that you have something well placed and established where people can go, and know that they're in the right place. But it's definitely pertinent that you secure a domain name. Next, you want to know who your target is. Like, who are you targeting? Don't just go out there and cast your net and just hope that you get hits, because trust me, you're going to get frustrated and you are going to want to quit. And that's, kind of where a lot of network marketers, internet marketers, they fail and they quit because they go out and they cast these huge nets, and then you just get, like with, like fishermen, you cast this huge net and you get, you might get what you want. You're going to get, some barnacles, you're going to get a bunch of trash, you never know what you get when you cast a huge net. So you want to target uh, a specific set of people, whether it be stay-at-home moms, whether it be doctors, lawyers, whatever your product or your service is, you want to cater that to a specific market. And later on in another video, I will show you exactly how to do that. Um, Define your goals. A lot of times we're out there and we are just all over the place. We don't know exactly where we're trying to get to. We know we want to be successful. We know we want to make a lot of money. We know we want our businesses to grow, but we don't know or have not set specific parameters, should I say. So you want to sit down and write down specific goals. You want to create your vision, exactly, where is it you want to be, where is it you want to go, and what is it that you want to have happen. Write out a schedule, a daily planner of everything you're going to do for that day to make these things happen. Like, say, for instance, you want, uh, next month, I want to have at least 5 leads, or, well, for a newbie, I'm going to say 5 leads, because newbies tend to be pretty lazy, and I can say that because I was a newbie myself, and so, yes, I was very lazy, I was discouraged, I was all of those things that comes along with this industry. Um, so say, by next month, I want to have 5 new people recruited into my company. What exactly is it that you're going to do to make sure that you have 5 new people recruited into your company? Are you going to say, Monday, I'm going to set aside 2 hours to do X, Y, Z. I'm going to cold call. I'm going to, do some internet marketing. I'm going to do some face-to-face marketing. I'm going to join, some organizations and, do some actual outside networking. And I think, that which brings another point, that once people go online the internet can kill your business if you don't know what you're doing. A lot of times I think people think that it's easier to come on the internet and do business because it is the internet, and a lot of people are introverts and they don't really want to be out there, networking. But the truth of the matter is that you have to be out there networking. This is a business. It's called networking, people. It's internet network marketing, whatever the situation is, it's a business of networking. So whether you are networking online or whether you are networking offline, you have to network. and with that comes along with research. Do your research. I can't tell you how many times I have people ask me all the time, well, what do I, what is this, or, what is that? How can I find this, or how can I find that? And if you are online, there anything, absolutely anything that you need to know is online. Uh, we are a world of technology. Everything has gone internet. You know, internet frenzy. That's how I would say. So you have to do your research. Learn everything you possibly can about your company. You want to be knowledgeable about your products and your services, whatever it is you're offering, because you can't tell somebody about it. You can't convince somebody that it's a good thing if you don't even know anything about it. If you're not using your products or services, if you are just trying to peddle them, trust me, it's going to show. Everybody will see that you are just a peddler, a pusher of products, as opposed to really knowing your product or knowing your services and using them and really believing in them. Because if somebody really believes in something, it's going to show, because they are going to be authentic about it and they're going to be passionate about it. Bottom line. So you have to do your research, find out everything you possibly can about your company, everything you possibly can about your products, everything you can about your services, everything that you can about your industry in general. And I I think a lot of times people come into the business and they like to put everything off on their sponsors, the person that brought you into the company. But most of the time, let me tell you this, most of the time the person that brought you into the company, a lot of times they don't know as much about the company that they should. They haven't done their research. They haven't, set any clear goals for themselves. They just ran across a product that was very exciting, very, you know, I'm sorry, guys, ran across a product that they thought was a really good product, and nine times out of 10, it is a very good product. It is a very good service. But if you don't know the ins and out of that service or that product, you know, what good is it? What good are you? So don't always rely on your sponsor to grow your business. Once you become a network marketer, once you become an internet marketer, it is your responsibility. It is your absolute responsibility to to take ownership of that. You have placed yourself into a position as a CEO. You came into this business because you believed in the product. You came into this business because you believed in the service, and you want to grow a successful business. You want that financial freedom. You want that the time, the freedom of time. Like me right now, every day, should I say. I can sit here and shoot a video every single day if I want to, because I have that freedom. I stay home, I work from home, and I make my own schedule. And so that's why you came into this business. So if you don't do everything that you absolutely have to do in order to ensure that you are going to continue to be in a financial bind, you're going to continue to be unhappy, you're just going to continue on the path that you are already on. Like I tell my clients all the time, I do a lot of coaching, I do, some speaking, I do a lot of things, but I tell my clients all the time that I have a long history of bad decision making. I tell them, whenever, it comes to the time that you have to make a decision, whatever is the first thing that pops in your mind to do the opposite. Because it's obvious that those decisions that you have been making thus far are not working for you. So if you change that mindset, change those actions, then everything around you will begin to change. Like, because that is definitely, I'm going to say that outside of all the tips that I've given actually so far, the number one tip would be to change your mindset. You know, you have to become optimistic about things. You have to start becoming more positive in the way you speak, more positive in the way that you think, more positive in your actions, you know, because if you don't truly believe that something can and will happen for you, I guarantee that it won't. It's because we can speak negative things into our lives and those things begin to manifest. Like if you say, if you're a person that are always thinking negatively, you're a person that always, you know, sees the worst in a situation, you are always going to be in a bad situation. And that's the bottom line. Excuse me for the light. I'm trying to kind of hide out of the light and be in the light at the same time, you know, and that's not working for me. I probably should have came up with a better decision than that. But, you know, it is what it is. So, my final and last tip would be to once you gather your knowledge and you've done all your research and you feel, well, we're never quite there. You know, I'm a research aholic, a research junkie, domain junkie, internet junkie. You know, I'm all of those things. But once you get to a point to where you are confident that you are knowledgeable in a certain area, then begin to share your knowledge because that's when you will begin to have people looking for you. Like I say all the time, you know, I've discovered a way to stop chasing money and now have money chasing me. And you know, it took a while to get there. You know, this is an industry that you can't build overnight. It just does not happen because this is an industry that can sustain you for literally for the rest of your life. You know, network marketing, internet marketing, those are all. This is an industry that, you know, where you have several streams of income. You know, in this industry, most importantly being that residual income, which is the income that you can just sit back and wait, you know, to just be deposited into your account, to just checks show up in your mailbox, you know, things of that nature, that residual income that will continue to pay you for years and years to come as long as you continue to grow your business. You know, and in some instances, people are seeing, you know, residual income and they're no longer, you know, really working the businesses at all. But you know, that's another conversation. But what you want to do is once you have gathered your knowledge and you become knowledgeable in a certain area, begin to share that knowledge because that's how you will begin to get people looking for you. If you have some content or you have something that you can share with somebody that, you know, can help them, then people are going to seek you out. People are going to want to follow you because people, they join businesses. People join people, not businesses. I say that all the time. You know, people, we want to deal with people that we know. We want to deal with people that we trust. You know, when you're online, I think that a lot of times people don't really realize that online you have to become more transparent than you would in real life. I mean, it's always good to be transparent just in general, to be an authentic and just a genuine person. You know, that's a given, you know, but a lot of things are given that just don't happen. But online, it's just like when you think of online, you genuinely, you think of predators, you think of, you know, a lot of negative things going on online because that is primarily a lot of things that are going on online. There's a lot of predatory things going on online. So when you find somebody that is genuine, when you find somebody that is knowledgeable, of course you want to follow that person. You want to get to know that person more. You want to see what they have going on. You want to, you know, become a part of their lives per se. Like I have a lot of people on my page that really genuinely seek my page out to come see, you know, what's going on in Randaland today, as I call it. You know, I have you know, me and my kids, you know, we have a lot going on. So I deem our life Randaland. And so, you know, I have a lot of people that, you know, genuinely they care about what's going on with us because I care about what's going on with you guys, you know, which is why I'm here, you know, but, you know, they genuinely care about me and my family. And so they come to see what's going on with us on a regular basis. And so I make sure that I'm transparent. I make sure that I share, you know, the ups and the downs. You know, people really get a chance to know me as a person. And there's nothing better than that. You have to be authentic because if I don't know you and I don't trust you and you're just constantly just spitting your business in my face, you know, because like a lot of people on my friends list, you don't see anything about them. You don't know anything about them. They have all these pictures that they've gone online and just put on their pages, and just random things going on. But you never get to know the real them, and who they are. And those are the people that are struggling in their businesses because they're not being genuine, they're not being authentic, they're not letting anybody know them. So if I don't know you, I'm not going to trust you. So with that being said, once you get your knowledge, share your knowledge, be authentic, be knowledgeable, know what you're talking about. Make sure that it's some content that people can use, something that's going to help them to further their businesses, to further their lives, to, whatever it is your goal is. Make sure that the content that you're sharing, is lined up with that. And I guarantee your business will begin to flourish. Be persistent, be patient. That's key. A lot of times you see people in your industry that they're blowing up, and you want to be that person blowing up, but you don't realize, or you don't know the backstory. You don't know what they do or what they've done to get there. Just because you're in the same business as them, and they're bringing home 5 figures a month. You don't know how hard they're working to bring home that 5 figures a month. And guarantee they're working hard. They are working their butts off. So that's what you have to do too. Don't treat your business like a hobby. Treat it, like a business, because you're going to get out exactly what you put in. Bottom line, and that's with anything you do in life. You are going to get out exactly what you put in. So those are my tips for today for the newbie, and also for some of you people who wouldn't consider yourself a newbie. But if you've been in this industry for some time now and you're not making any money, you are still a newbie. So take those tips, marinate on them, share them. And until next time, this is Randa Johnson here, helping you brand the best you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.